Is he still spinning wildly?
Yeah, but his arms flap around lazily like he's not controlling them. But you can get a clear shot on him if you want. You'll take a few penalties due to range and the fact that the dwarf just changed the angle of attack.
How far away is he from me?
50 yards.
Now when he got shot in the, does he have a rope attached to him
Yes.
now? Okay. I'm going to, this is my move action, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to grab the rope and I'm going to launch myself at him.
Okay, sure. That works. And what, do you plan to do something else, or do you want to go in?
Grab him and I'm trying to stabilize him.
Good.
So that we're not, he's not spinning through the air, but he's in a stabilized fall.
Roll me agility to do skydiving. Like a pro.
Four.
You stabilize his flight pattern.
Good.
Let's first go with the hunter.
Guys, I just want to coordinate this here, and especially with Richard. Are you okay
it's
with
not
me
bad.
pulling up now? Or you think that will rip your arm off?
Will it rip my arm off, Dow?
Possibly.
But
However,
still, we
the
need to
ground-
stop falling somehow, so I don't know any other way.
Yeah, because a big plaza is coming up, and you're still at an awkward angle of attack. So if you're going to hit that in the next, you're going to hit that in the next 8 seconds or so, and then you go, you'll not go splat. You
Okay.
feel like you've just been dropped, a mountain has just been dropped on you.
I got
Pull
an
up.
idea. I yell to the driver, no! And I don't know if I can do this, but can I give this flying thing more juice with my dragon mark? Because I have a dragon mark related to travel magic.
With a shard you can, because what is your dragon shard? Dragon
I have a
again?
mark of passage. It basically makes me faster. It gives me speed. So
Oh no! Then you can indeed put your magic into the engine and into the sloop magic. Yes.
okay. Then my left forearm starts glowing mysteriously as I touch the sloop and give it more juice. And I pay a thingy for that.
All right. What did you tie the rope off to again?
I tied it to the sloop. I don't know.
Okay.
I guess there's some place to like fasten a.
Oh
Something.
yeah, definitely. It's a sloop.
Yeah, there you go.
It's got many.
I tied it up.
Okay. The pilot levels off the sloop. The screaming behind you goes ah, and slowly goes less and less, like some kind of altitude gauge. The sloop is shivering like a whipped beast, and the rope is pulled taut, and you can hear it sing as suddenly the slack is being pulled up. Everybody that's hanging from the rope may now roll a vigor or a strength test.
And I pray to the gods while I'm at it.
Yeah. So, Hunter and Dwarf, roll me a strength or vigor. Oh, he's not lucky.
Do I need to roll strength?
Nope.
Oh.
Only, the Inquisitor and the Dwarf
Ah, you
who are
said
hanging
Hunter.
from the rope. My apologies.
They both survive, but the furious yank
I
actually
rolled a
rips off the
6.
fugitive's head.
Oh dear.
I
Are
rolled
you
a
happy
6.
with that?
It's always fun when he says that, isn't it?
I know, right?
Come on, the session's
We're
over.
going to
We're almost over anyway. You use all your shards.
Okay. You escape the whiplash without whiplash. Both of you. Okay, last but not least,
Yes.
the wolf forge riding the bed. You find this bed has limited. This bed is trying to go back to the wall, and you're trying to get it away from the wall. And Sky Coach,
Oh, fuck.
ride or die.
Oh, shit. shit. Well,
Guess you're gonna
Was
have
fun.
to jump.
yeah. Was fun while it lasted. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
Hey,
it!
guys!
No!
Guess
no,
you're
no,
gonna
no.
have to
Here,
jump.
Silver coin. Silver coin. Have it. Wait. Yeah, silver coin. Have it.
here,
Have the
have a
fucking thing.
d6 extra.
Yep.
Roll them all at the same time.
A
I
2.
tried. It didn't work. Oh well.
Ooh.
You ace.
An ace!
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It will be a 7 at least. An 8, a 6. Okay, you manage not
Yeah.
to crash horribly, and that is your action for the turn. Luckily, the bed is now on solid ground, running happily, galloping happily down the wall. Vertigo. Alright, that will be the end of this chase scene, and once you
Woohoo!
manage to gather yourself up again, you find yourself over the body of a very bruised and battered guy. He has... Let me just...
Well, you know what they say. You can always lean upon a dwarf.
Where are you?
Yes.
Okay, if I may direct your attention to the bottom of the screen, he has 3 wounds and 1 exhaustion.
Alrighty.
He is dying. Horribly.
Now where's my pipe?
That's not good.
Nope, he is dying. Badly.
I want
Do you
to bring
care?
this man to justice, but we need him alive for that. Can somebody please tend to his wounds?
No.
Who here has taken the healing skill?
We got a guy with a healing wand, remember?
Yeah.
He's busy with his pipe.
I am trying to find my pipe.
I noticed that nobody's
Oh.
reacting, and I turned to Reese's character. Master Dwarf, I noticed you had a healing wand before. Can't you use it?
That my pipe first. That's more important.
No, it's not. This man is dying.
I don't have the healing skill, so I can't really do much. I'd probably.
Yeah, I can only heal myself.
Fine, fine. Now you look for my pipe while I'll rescue the man.
Your pipe can wait.
No, it's not. Anyway, let's see. How do I heal this guy?
Artifice plus
yes.
wild die.
Let's see. So you want him back at the brink of life or completely?
The healing magic is not that discriminatory. It just heals.
Let me see.
And let's tie him
That's
up.
a 7.
Alright. Yoink. Right, he is going to live. And you can wake him up now. But he is... let's see. His right leg has been burnt through with acid. He's been shot. He's been... he's hit a few things. He's been hit with a chakram. He looks like he's just been through a battle.
So he's not going to run away then.
Not with that leg.
By the way,
I think not.
I don't find my throwing axe, do I?
You can always find a new one.
Yeah, we'll buy you a new one. Now, Mr. Varlagesh, will
Wait,
you...
As he wakes up, I punch him straight in the face. That's for dropping my axe.
Mr. Varlagesh, will you please search our criminal associate here and to see if he has the item we're looking for? I just realized there were 2 people we're looking for. Oh dear, I hope the next one won't be this much trouble.
Right. Notice test from the Inquisitor. As you search him. You can even strip search him if you are so inclined.
Yeah, well, duh.
But then I would like to know where exactly you're doing this.
Dawa,
Wait,
by the way.
Are we in public?
Currently, yes.
Dawa,
Yes.
I pay the taxi driver a platinum for his troubles. I think that's
Right,
a lot of money for him.
Yep. But He says, "Oh, thank you, my lord. Please fly with me anytime you want." That was kind of fun, even though I almost died. I need a drink.
I appreciate the sentiment, my good chap, but to be honest, I would be very glad if I've never see you again. That was one of the most gruesome experiences of my life.
Awesome.
Is there any like small alleyway or anything? That
Oh yeah, you can strip search him in an alley if you want. Go for it.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm taking him straight to an alley.
Ooh. Right, you've got a notice +2 because you're being very thorough. And of course, he does not like being stripped, as most people don't like.
Don't care.
After all, you're not
Or he'll get his throat cut.
you're not the right gender and you're not the right race.
Aced it. 11 plus 2, 13.
Okay.
I even
You
did a cavity search to boot.
How does the rest of the group feel about this intrusion of privacy?
I don't care.
Yeah, the Warforged doesn't seem to care either.
As long as he doesn't abuse him physically, I'm fine with it.
Repipe.
I am not going to comment on that abuse thought. The Mr. Shreve does feel abuse and he's screaming his head off. As long as he's allowed to do so.
Oh, be quiet! You should have taught. You should have thought of all of this before you stole that item.
I'll take both of his socks. I'll put one in his mouth, and I'll tie it in with the other one.
Ew.
You stole a man's mind. For shame.
Alright, his reply is lost in sock. Who amongst you speaks sock?
I do.
Afraid I do not.
Interrogation.
Now, moving right along, you find no crystals on his body. You find a pouch with with a few bits of coin. You find a few useful items that do not belong in the pocket of a scholar, more in the pocket of a professional thief. And a few pouches. One of them is tied with a very intricate knot.
He doesn't have it. I sigh deeply, and I just say, "Now then, my good chap, you're going to tell us where the item you found in that Warforged gentleman's head is, or else I'm going to let my associate, the Hobgoblin here, do all the asking of the questions. What do you say?"
He still has a sock in his
Pull
mouth.
it out of his mouth so he can answer.
Right, the guy does that himself because...
I nod and I say, "Yes, sir." And I grin as I pull the sock out of his mouth.
You guys are insane! What?
Yes. Now answer our question.
No, you're just going to kill me and then be done with it.
Don't be silly. I am a gentleman. I always keep my word. If you tell us what we want, we will simply hand you over to the authorities.
You kicked down my door and demanded your precious item, which, by the way, isn't your precious item.
Your door is the least of your worries, love.
I frown at him very deeply and I grab him by the throat. You stole the piece of a gentleman's head! It's basically like cutting a man's skull open and taking his brain!
I was gonna say, before you grabbed his throat, as he, talked back and said that, we broke down his door and all that crap, I was just gonna punch him straight out when he said that.
Alright, the guy gets punched and then screamed at. A double whammy. Let's see. Richard, roll Intimidate to aid, and Ramses, roll Persuasion. Because you said something very important.
I'm being a gentleman about it.
grabbing him by the lapels and screaming in his face.
4.
And
5.
Dries, you were making a comment about something as well as having bigger problems.
Yes, I said I think his door is I think your door is the least of your problems, as he looks up to the smoke coming out of the
Yes,
window.
his apartment is now completely obliterated. That'll teach him.
Why did you explode my apartment?
Why did
'Cause
you send
you're a
army of
criminal!
hobgoblins to us?
This is what happens to
army?
criminals!
What army?
As I wanted to walk out of your apartment, there was an army of hobgoblins waiting for me. So I went back inside, made a bomb, and blew everything up.
You almost make it sound like that's a sensible thing to do.
Yes, indeed.
It is.
I don't have the money for an army. I mean, this was going to be my ticket to fame and fortune. This is a real eccentric artifact. I found
As you can see, this was your ticket to downfall.
It was just lying there. There was this scrapped, dead warforged, whatever you call them, just lying there, and it was open. So I saw this thing and I recognized it as genuine eccentric artifact, and I just took it.
Still, you looted a man's dead body. That is what a criminal would do. And you ran away like a criminal would. And you attacked us like a criminal.
There were thugs breaking down my door! You're thugs! You're insane! You said so yourself!
I put one finger on his lips.
I didn't attack you, I just restrained you! Did any
Now,
of you get hurt?
Now I put like my finger on his lips.
Okay.
Hush, you silly little man! You used offensive magic on us, and that is the same thing as pulling out a weapon. And we did not break down your door was open.
We just kicked it in.
We just-
who's with them? You're those bankers' minions, aren't you? Nah, I'm not going to sell this.
You will tell us where the artifact is, and we will take it, and we will hand you over to the authorities, and if you not tell us, like I said, I will let my associate, Mr. Varlagesh, do all the question asking.
Wait.
As he says that, I'm going to grin and I'm going to pull out my little cloth roll and I'm going to unroll it.
Alright.
I ask. And I grin.
Wait. You're going to torture me, aren't you? You're monsters. You are.
I point
Just
at my
tell us.
Now please be reasonable.
Just
Okay.
my face.
who took the
I
Okay.
am a monster. I'm not a human. Duh.
No. That's you're a hobgoblin. That's something completely different than a monster. So your actions are what makes you a monster, not your face.
Also,
Sure.
Galen is bluffing.
Sir, you're not going to let him torture me, are you?
I'm
That would
afraid
be
that's the only way.
wrong.
We need this item. You see, it belongs in a man's head. And he can't work without this item now, can he?
Wait, stop. You don't want to have this for your collection?
Of course not! I just want Captain Bronzebeard to be restored to his whole self again. He is a valued employee of House Orion, which I belong to.
But you're with that guy that wants to buy it for his collection.
I open my coat, I get out my House Orion brooch, which identifies me as a dragon-marked member of House Orion. Like I said,
so-
I am Galen Dorian, member of House Orion. I am not lying, I am a gentleman. I do not lie.
He thinks for a moment and then goes, okay, but I want to be present when you put this thing back in his head. Because I don't know, you blew my apartment!
Very well. We
destitute.
will allow you to be present, but afterwards we will hand you over to the authorities.
No. I'm just going to punch him. You don't get to demand. You go
Ow!
Now, Mr. Vargas, what did I tell you about orders and following them?
But he stole.
I know, but let's be reasonable here. If we
no,
are
no,
reasonable, then perhaps he will too.
I just scavenged. I had no idea he was still alive. How is it possible? His head was open.
Yes. It's quite miraculous, these Warforged, but now, come, tell us where you left the artifact.
Can I get my clothes back? I'm kind of getting a chill.
Tell us now! My patience is running thin. And I twitch
fine.
my eyebrows slightly.
He's
Fine,
a
fine.
dwarf, right?
I'm a mage of great skill and little renown. Unfortunately, this artifact was going to make my name as a famous eccentric scholar.
Yes.
I've used my vast magical knowledge to hide it upon my person.
Where?
Somewhere. And I will return it to you once I find this miraculous Captain Bronzebeard.
Oh, magic!
And
Mr.
I'm getting dressed again.
Can you please magically search this gentleman? Why didn't we think of that before?
He does not have the spell actually, but he can give a very good guess with a spellcasting roll.
Yeah. Do it, Nico. We believe in you.
Oh boy.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Oh boy. Believe in the dice with no bennies left.
Oh wait, good point. You've survived. You're getting a Benny back for the race.
You believe you can touch
that's
the
good.
sky.
So, no metal, yes?
Let's
No
see.
craft metal, I mean.
No, spellcrafting.
Oh, okay.
Your spellcasting stat.
Okay, here we go then.
Find
you can
the
also
magic.
just bluff it.
9 and a 5.
Don't think
Could be
that's
worse.
You can't find it.
Damn.
Oh boy.
He is truly a skilled mage.
Indeed.
You know what? I take one of my daggers and I just hold it to his groin.
He actually visibly shortens.
Mr. Sparks? Yeah, I still wait expectingly. Mr. Sparks?
Nico?
Yes?
We still need a reaction.
Your captain wishes to know if you found something.
Oh, sorry, my bad. He shakes his head and says, I could not locate anything.
Oh well, I tried. Mr. Vargas is all yours. And I
Wait.
turn away.
As I said, wait. As I said, I will give you the artifact once I lay eyes upon this wondrous Captain Bronzebeard and you insert it back into his head. Also, you.
I've already started unrolling my bag.
Do I have your word?
Yes, you do. Word of a scholar and a gentleman.
Damn it! Gentleman's word. Very well, Mr. Vargas, unhand him. Let's take him back to Captain Bronzebeard, see what we can do.
Can I have my clothes back?
Yes,
No.
very well.
Thank you. He gets his stuff and puts his clothes back on.
Yeah,
It's sometimes trying to be a gentleman.
hold on. Yeah, you don't listen. He can get his clothes back, yeah, but he can't put them on as there are rips through them. I don't search very carefully or strip people very carefully.
Right, he looks like he's been ravaged by an angry monster, but he prefers that above running around buck naked, because civilization.
So, back at the scene?
Back at the ship.
Oh, we put him back at the ship. Yeah, that's the smart thing
well,
to do.
Indeed. Right. You assembled around the assembled captain. Mr. The skinny scholar guy does his magic with Osagarama. It takes a full minute, to cast his magic spell. Grabs some ingredients from one of the pouches, sprinkles it around. It explodes in many different colors, and then he somewhere pulls this well, you look at it, and at first glance, for those with nautical experience, it would look like an astrolabe. A device for divining where the stars are at.
I think that's
And
not his brain, though.
No, but he slides it gently into the Warforged head, and with a click, it fastens itself.
Very good. Is he whole now? And I look to the dwarf.
I suppose. Let me have a look. Is it whole?
You look at it, and to your amazement, you may roll a artifice test, because I'm going to reveal something interesting.
F4.
A4. There is actually a data crystal embedded into this device.
Oh.
So yeah, looks like he's got everything.
Yep, I believe everything is here, except for my pipe.
Wait, so
Yeah.
he's whole now? Then what
Yes,
about the
he's whole
second
now.
gentleman? The other gentleman in the black cloak. What about him? What did he do then? Puzzle.
Indeed. You start up the captain.
Hold
That
on,
sounds
I still have one final question. Hey, say there, you rapscallion. Did you have an associate working with you?
I ain't rich enough to have no associate, sir. It's just me.
The goblins who raided Captain Bronzebeard's corpse claimed there was another gentleman in a black cloak. You know nothing of this man?
Sorry, sir, but that's rather vague, so I can't tell you nothing about that.
Yes,
Sorry.
they didn't tell us a lot of details. Anyway, just fire up the captain.
Let me just swing his pendula.
Alright, you swing his pendula, close him up, and after about a minute the eyes of the Warforged light up, and the Warforged just tries to straighten up and just goes, looks a little confused, looks at his hands, looks at you, and goes, "Query, where am I?"
Captain
You're back at your
Bronzebeard, you're
ship.
back! Yes, you're on your ship.
Good. Query, who am I?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It seems
boy.
we are
Oh,
missing
no.
a vital component.
I told you, but nobody listens to me.
Now will be time for a good notice test for someone.
Don't worry, Captain Bronzebeard, we will restore your memory.
I'm
Sigh.
gonna go for that notice. No, wait, I don't, because I don't have it.
I console the captain.
All right. The captain responds aloofly to your consoling, just querying about who you are, what year it is,
I ask him if he has any...
recent history. And meanwhile, the Inquisitor finds a book that has written in very neat blocky letters in five different languages. Captain's log. Let me read this if I seem lost.
I will grab the book and I will say, Bronzy, here, and I will hold it up, open.
Okay, it takes a moment to realize that you're talking to him. He grabs the book, reads it. Language patterns found. And reads it. Ah. Please wait while reading. And he just stands there and reads.
What about the second
For
gentleman?
those of you that were looking over his shoulder, you see that the first page said, "Hello there, if you're reading this, I've lost my mind for some reason, and this is a written account of who I am. Read it fully, this is the truth, you will know." because you would know if you access the following, if you check the codes on these pages with the the back codes and then it goes off into technical jargon. And well, the captain is just reading, and you can do a few things for yourself. And eventually, to wrap this up, the captain snaps out of reading and goes, "Now I remember. I am Captain Bronzebeard.
Oh.
Nautical expert, traveler of the globe, explorer extraordinaire.
That's
Yar."
convenient. So we don't need to go look for your data crystal, Captain Bronzebeard?
There are some irregularities between the there are some irregularities, but I am fully functional. I just wish I had me trusty crossbow arm. With it, I could shoot the wings of a fly at 50 paces. With my eyes closed and turned around.
Captain Bronzebeard, I have an idea. What do you say?
Yes.
You complete your assignment, bring us to Zendrik, and once you are done with that, you return here to Sharn and reclaim what was stolen from you.
Well, you swarthy little landlubber, I was already going to do that.
dear.
Just that. 'Cause I want my memories back. All of them. 'Cause they're mine and not someone else's.
Yes, of course they are.
Why don't you swiveling mud pigs join me in a hearty hailing toast and drink some tea and share stories of adventure. What happened while I was out?
I'm not certain if he likes us or hates us. He seems to be using a lot of derogatory terms. Galen seems confused.
Now, at what tide were we supposed to be leaving? And who are you again?
Morning tide and it's evening.
Yes, indeed.
Ah,
In any case, let's go over the details while several of the wait, we have hired gods. Gods, take this man to the gods, the brig. Yes, there we go.
we have no time for that. The tide is changing. I can feel it in my bones.
Wait, you want us to take a criminal with us?
No.
He can't be worse than the crew.
No. What I do is, as the hunter says that,
Galen.
I grab the criminal by the scruff of his neck and I throw him overboard.
Right in the drink, where he belongs. Wherever that fella was. Now, he strides up.
He can't swim! He has an ancient leg, you bloody idiot! And I push the gobgoblin in.
Now, listen up, you swabs! We're late for the tide, so I want you to knuckle down and splice the main brace. Now cast off! We set off for...
No, wait.
Looks over at you guys. Where are headed?
Zendrik, but wait! We can't leave yet!
Zendrik!
No! We don't have our entire crew yet! Hold it! Not so fast! Stop! Don't raise the anchors! This is hilarious.
This is awesome. This really is awesome.
Fade to black?
And with that, we're going to close this session.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was great.
That was a good
We
session,
have to
Dal.
make a new pipe.
By the way, he's manacled.
Yes, Dries. Yes, as we're fading out, we still hear Dries' character complaining about his pipe.
Nice.
Okay,
That
and
was
there you
great.
have it, gentle listeners. That was the first installment of the high adventures and hijinks of this insane crew in Zendrik and Eberron. I hope you'll join us next time when we're going to find out what kind of crazy creatures you can find on the sea. And what has happened to the settlement? For there is more to that mystery than meets the eye. Starvation will be met, but will they be met next session, or thereafter? I bid you, landlubbers all, a good night, and keep your powder dry. Yar!
Like herding cats. Yes, so you heard it, folks. That's gonna be all from us for today. Say good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good
everyone.
night.
Keep your watches clean, landlubbers.
Yes, and keep on rolling those dice. Until next time.